You're the only one I can count on, my best friend. Protect the village and the Uchiha name.
Shisui! Wait! Shisui! Yo, so I know this is a different type of video. Obviously, I haven't done this kind of thing on my channel before. You know, it's very, very new. You know, usually I'd be making Roblox videos and, you know, Shinobi Life 2 and things like that. But for today, I thought I might switch it up a little bit, okay? So as you guys may know, Naruto, okay? You know, big boy Naruto, he's got a sequel to his show. Obviously, it's called Boruto Next Generations, right? So, I mean, everybody knows that Boruto is an anime. If you're a Naruto fan, at least, you'll definitely have heard about Boruto at some point, right? So, Boruto Chapter 51 is titled Sacrifice, alright? And obviously, I know the manga gets a lot of hate, you know, here and there, or not even the manga. I know the series itself gets a lot of hate just because, you know, there's a lot of things, you know, people are saying it's filler, or people are saying, like, you know, it's not as good as the original. But honestly, I feel like that mainly applies towards the anime, okay? Because the manga of Boruto is actually pretty good. I've been reading it. You know, I made it up to episode 100 of the anime, and, you know, obviously I dropped it, and I thought the same thing. I thought it was trash. Once I went to go read the manga, it actually was fire. Like, everything of the manga is really, really good. The anime kind of has, I guess they have episodes that might feel like filler, and episodes that just don't really, you know, you might not connect with as much, obviously. So, you know, you might lean more towards the it's trash instead of, oh, it's pretty good. But the manga is more straight to the point, and it's just, the manga's some heat, bro. The manga is some heat. Let's not even lie. The manga is great, in my opinion. I definitely think it's better than anime for sure. But I also know that once the anime adapts the manga material, everyone's gonna go back and start watching Boruto. Facts. Okay, this is just facts. But I digress. Okay, so now let's move on to chapter 51, Sacrifice. Okay, so if you haven't kept up with the Boruto manga, I'm just gonna let you know right now, these are spoilers. Okay, if you don't know what's happening, these are spoilers. So don't go any further in this video because there are plenty of spoilers. So I mean, just be wary. If you don't care, then it is what it is. But if you do care, there are spoilers. So just be careful, be wary of all that, and then yeah, let's get into it. So basically, chapter 51 of Boruto starts off with Boruto and Ishiki kind of talking, and you know, Boruto is kind of being cocky and like he basically knows that Ishiki can't kill him. Not yet anyway, because Ishiki needs Boruto for his plan, okay? And what is this plan, you might be wondering? Alright, so let me break it down to you, okay? So basically, Boruto has a Karma Seal on his hand, alright? And if you might be wondering what the Karma Seal might be, basically it's a thing that the Otsutsuki members put onto any individual at all, and they can revive themselves through that Karma Seal, right? So now, how does this tie into Boruto? Okay, Boruto has a Karma Seal in his hand. So if you guys remember Momoshiki, right? Boruto, you know, my man's used a big Rasengan and he basically clapped it. I mean, Naruto and Sasuke did all the work, but Boruto kind of, you know, he had the finishing blow, so I guess it is what it is, right? So after Boruto defeats him and Momoshiki have a nice little chat, and I don't even know, I think this was in Boruto's mind. I guess, I don't know where it was, but they're having a little chat, and Momoshiki says, once you defeat a god, you're not a regular human anymore. He said something along the lines of that, right? Boruto's confused, and yeah, I mean, that's basically that, right? He said, once you defeat a god, you're not a regular human anymore. And what he meant by that is, once you get the Karma Seal, you basically turn into an Otsutsuki member, right? So they use that to revive themselves through whoever they put their Karma Seal on. And it just so happened to be Boruto, okay? So Boruto's transformation into Momoshiki is already 80% complete. I'm pretty sure they said this in the last chapter or 2 chapters ago, somewhere around there. His transformation into Momoshiki is 80% complete, okay? So this is already getting pretty spicy, okay? Like, everything is going on right now and the manga is actually going crazy. So Ishiki's plan is to plant the divine tree in order to get the chakra fruit from the tree. And what that means is a better and healthier tree equals a better fruit, okay? And the better fruit probably, you know, probably makes him even stronger as is, right? But to plant the tree, he needs an Otsutsuki sacrifice. So how does Boruto tie into this? Boruto is turning into Momoshiki. His transformation is already 80% complete, right? So now you guys see where I'm heading to, right? So now he's about to transform into Momoshiki. He wants to sacrifice Momoshiki, but wait, this ties in all the way back to the 4th Great Ninja War back in Naruto in Shippuden. So you remember Kaguya, you know, Kaguya, she was out here doing her thing, okay? You know, she got clapped though, you know what I'm saying? Kaguya did get clapped, but she was there though. So Otsutsuki usually travel in pairs to planets, right? So they go to different planets, you know, plant their tree, get the fruit, and yeah, all right. So but they usually travel in pairs. Kaguya was actually Ishiki's pair. they came together. And usually the lower ranking Otsutsuki is used as a sacrifice for the divine tree. And then, you know, obviously, like we said earlier, if you put a karma on somebody, you can revive through the karma. But obviously, you know, Kaguya got clapped, so that didn't end up happening. And obviously, as we know, Kaguya betrayed Ishiki, and then, you know, things went from there, obviously, into what we know now is Naruto Shippuden and the war, all that, right? Ishiki's original plan was he was just going to sacrifice himself and use the karma he planted in Kawaki to resurrect himself. And then, yeah, that was his original plan. But after Boruto's fight with Boro, Ishiki found out that Boruto was actually transforming into Momoshiki. He was really close into finishing his transformation. So then he changed up his plan a bit. Now he's trying to use Boruto as a sacrifice. So Momoshiki can't afford to kill Boruto at this point in time because he needs him as a sacrifice for when he's done transforming into Momoshiki. But, you know, I have a theory on this that we'll get into later in the video because I don't know what is going to happen with that, but we'll get into that later. So obviously, you know, Naruto and Sasuke are trying to fight Ishiki. Ishiki's a bit too OP. He is clapping them, especially Sasuke. Sasuke has been fodderized this whole arc. Sasuke has been fodderized. He's literally just getting one shot left and right. Like, Sasuke is just, you know, they've done my boy dirty, unfortunately, but it is what it is. So now we move into the more juicy parts of this chapter, the part that everybody's trying to know what's going on with, right? So now we got the boy Naruto running towards the battlefield where Sasuke and Boruto are, and he's talking to Kurama, and him and Kurama are just having a conversation about any ideas that they can use to fight Ishiki, because at this point Ishiki is going crazy. I mean, he's way too strong for them, but Naruto says he's all out of ideas. Yeah, he's saying he can't let the village down. You know, basically to summarize it all, like he said, I'm the Hokage, protecting the village is more important than my life, like things like that, you know, and he has no real ideas besides going in and just fighting him, right? So they're basically all out of ideas. They're done. And this is where Kurama reveals he has an ace up his sleeve. So it's a new form for Naruto that he hasn't said anything about before. Like, not a word, nothing, right? Not a word. The only thing I'm wondering is what happened to his six paths form? Like, you know, the truth seeking orbs and like the staff. Like, did he just get rid of that? Because Sasuke still has his Rinnegan, but he just doesn't have his six paths form. Like, I've been wondering this for so long. What happened to that form? Like, but yeah, so the most shocking part about the chapter though is the fact that Kurama tells Naruto once he uses this form, he will die. But he says, since you're going to be killed either way, which is crazy, but I actually don't think Naruto's going to die. And I'm going to get into that again later in the video. So now, you know, Ishiki's kind of bullying Boruto. Naruto comes in, kicks Ishiki away. Naruto talks to Kurama and he tells him he's ready. Okay, so Naruto's ready. He did not even think twice about it. Naruto is ready to protect the village. He's going all out for this, okay? Kurama says, are you sure? Naruto says, I've been ready for a long time, since the day I've become Hokage. And actually, he said, ever since I decided to become Hokage, which, you know what I'm saying? Hey, that moment's gonna hit hard in the anime for sure. I know that's gonna hit hard. And then this is where he reveals his new form. We didn't actually get to see like a full body pic. I mean, we kind of did, but we only got to see him from the back. So we didn't even get to see like what his front looks like. And we saw a bit of his face. That's all we've seen. Chapter 52 is probably going to be where, you know, everything goes crazy. So now let's talk about the form, okay? I swear to God, if he only uses Rasen Shurikens and Tailed Beast Bombs in this form, I'm going to be pissed. I mean, look, I'm not going to lie. I love, you know, I love the little big explosions and, you know, the Rasen Shurikens and all that. But I feel like we need a more different Naruto. I feel like my man has only ever used, you know, Rasen Shurikens and Tailed Beast Bombs. The only time I've ever really seen him go crazy with the Taijutsu is in the Momoshiki fight in the anime. And that was hard. He went hard, bro. But I need to see some more jutsu or something. Like, I feel like, you know, I swear if this is just 10 more Tailed Beast Bombs coming out of nowhere, I'm gonna be a bit pissed. I'm not gonna lie to you. But yeah, what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. What do you guys think is gonna happen with everything? Like, what do you think is gonna happen at the end of this whole arc? Because I feel like one of these two is gonna die, unfortunately. I don't want to see that. Like, we all grew up with Naruto. We're not trying to see our boy die. Like, all the work he put in trying to become the Hokage, everything. You know, it's kind of it's gonna be very, very sad, and I can't wait to see it animated though, because I know that's gonna hit me right in the feels. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed this type of video, I'll definitely do more of this soon. Maybe when the next manga chapter comes out, who knows? Because I feel like that one's definitely gonna be hype. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Later.